When you are unconsciously empathizing with a situation or a person, there's a tendency to perpetuate that narrative. So, we are going to talk about human rights advocacy today. Just because I see a lot of it going around, I'd stay away from news, and recently I could not stay away from news because it's entered the poetry world, which is not to my taste. It's kind of like a sign for me to speak about it. So what I think about advocacy is that when you advocate, you choose a subject. You obviously cannot advocate every discrimination that is going around in the world, but there's some issues that we are really pulled towards, and we got to speak about it. Part of our egos are attached to it. We do tend to collect a lot of pathos along the way. Some of it is ours, some of it is not. And when you are unconsciously empathizing with a situation or a person, there's a tendency to perpetuate that narrative. You're not doing it purposely, but what you are really doing is keeping the victim in that position of powerlessness. You are crying for help on their behalf and kind of mirroring a cry for help that you wanted for yourself as well. So, unconscious empathy is damaging. It does make the noise, but it also creates a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of polarization, there's black and white. A better way to advocate, I think, is when you are aware of why this issue attracted you. Are you trying to settle some personal, identity crisis? It could be a relationship with a narcissist parent that you really want to please. There was a movement when they were cutting down trees, and if you're unconsciously empathetic, you would just go and cut the hands of the chopper because you love the tree so much. There's another way of empathizing. Go hug the tree, save it with your life, and be the tree. Conscious empathy is really about empowerment. It is really about solution focus. Before you throw away the old, you really look into the good bits of the old, take it in whatever has worked, and then mix it with the new, and that's how you understand your own biases as well. If the injustice is removed from the picture, what would your story be then? The self-awareness is really important in whatever we do. Anxiety is actually this, a lot of fervor, a very short-lived, and a state of fight and flight, which is not very effortless. So there's a better way of doing this. Thank you for listening. I hope you guys resonated. I penned down those thoughts in Flutter and Glide, which is also a lot of my, if you want to buy the book, it's on Kindle. Thank you so much for listening. Have a ascension-filled day.